The Glowish section of Huda has been doing quite well in my opinion. I hear a lot of like really positive things. So it makes sense that she's extending this to eyeshadow and also to lip care stuff. A massive thank you to my makeup radar who gave me the information and the pictures on this. There's quite a few little bits to talk about on this, so let's discuss. So as the picture says, this is coming out August 21st, so actually quite soon. As part of this collection, you're getting 3 quads and some sort of lip balms. Hey, it's looking super similar to the MAC. I wonder if there are going to be any influencers who are going to struggle with this and suddenly forget how to use lip balms. I mean, I'm just saying, are they going to just like fling this all over their faces? Or will this be like more successful for them? Who really knows? So the palettes themselves actually look really, really small. You know, very much like I'm going to shove this into my handbag, which kind of makes sense because if you look at the Glowish brand, it is very like, hey, I'm minimum effort. I just woke up looking like this, which hashtag can't relate. I'm either 0 effort at all or fully done up. There is no in between. But I gotta say, the quads themselves look very, very pretty. Can you guess which one I'm looking at? That's right, it's the green. I fully like this. Now, this is going to depend as to how much this is retailing for, because I'm going to tell you right now, if this is $20, nah. Not a hope in hell am I paying $20 for a quad. If it's like €14, yeah, I'll get it. I will. Do I have much use for quads these days? No, not really. I kind of struggle with a quad because I'm like, where's the rest of it? But the green, I'm really looking at that eye look and I think it's very pretty. Mind you, I think all of them are pretty. So, yeah. As I said before, these kind of quads are made for people who are just like one and done. Let's put a little bit of a soupçon of colour onto the lid and be done with it. This I think is quite pretty. I'd almost use bits of this as like a blush. Am I insane? Probably, but I think it's quite pretty. And there's something about purple sort of eyeshadows. And let's be real, Huda are known for purples. They do them very well. They're purples and they're pinks. I do feel, personally, this is an opportunity for Huda to really up their eyeshadow game. I feel like we haven't seen much change in their formula for a while. So I'd really, really like to see that. Because, I mean, they are very good. So maybe they could be even better. And this is the one that I'm looking at. I do feel like it needs a little bit more depth. They played it a little bit safe, putting in that sort of like very neutral shade in there. Like, why is the deepest shade sort of a shimmer? We'll never really know. Will I necessarily get this? Probably not. It seems a bit unnecessary for me, but it does look nice. If it turned up, I'd be okay with it. But these are, of course, the lip balms. They say it's their juiciest lip balm ever. And it comes with 12-hour hydration. It's vegan certified and 92% natural ingredients. So that means that 8% of them are unnatural from the bowels of hell. JK, I don't really know anything beyond that. So they say that each of these have a superfood infused formula that gives lips a subtle tint. So there's matcha tea, which gives you a pink tint, blueberry, which gives you a purple pink flush, goji berry, an orange red hue, and coconut, which is a colourless shine. Is anyone going to buy the coconut? Because that seems ridiculous. Now, again, I don't know how much these are going to cost, but I'll tell you right now, if they're crazy expensive, no thank you. So this is obviously the matcha tea. You can really see the pink tint there. I think it's really pretty. However, I have the green MAC one, which actually gives you more of like a neutral, like green neutralizes out like the pink, so it should actually make you more brown. So I'm a bit confused about how that goes, but maybe I don't understand colour theory, which is actually very possible. Then this is the blueberry. I do think that is quite a nice sort of a flush. Now, I'd like to see the lips beforehand because this really isn't giving me a huge amount of information as to how this is operating. And then this is apparently goji berry, but I cannot figure out if this is before or after they have applied this because it's not selling me. It's not selling me. Maybe I'm being really like sassy today. Who knows? And then this is coconut. I mean, yeah, grand. I mean, she has beautiful lips, let's be real. But like, not something I'd be that bothered about. Okay, like I think this is really, really nice. I do like Huda. I am a Huda fan. Not a Huda stan, a Huda fan. I like a lot of her stuff. Is this necessarily for me? No, but I actually think that's a really, really good thing, because if you make your brand to be for just one type of clientele and one type of customer, hey, that means you're missing out on a lot of people. So I think actually diversifying her range so it meets a couple of different kind of consumers, that is smart. That is good business. I think she's very, very clever in doing this. Now, I think she's missed a beat though. I think this should have come out kind of at the beginning of the summer. Let me tell you for why. Obviously the lip balms, I mean, we've had it all over our FYPs for MAC, and kind of MAC beat her to the goalpost, to the finishing line. There we go with that one. So I think a little bit tricky. However, lip balms are still going to do pretty well coming into the winter. Let's be real. We have chapped lips. It's a difficult time, but I feel like the kind of palettes themselves, the minimal effort, would have done with these color stories a lot better earlier on, right at the beginning of the summer. Coming into August, I don't know. The purple one I think will do really, really well. That definitely has autumnal vibes, but other than that, I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Are you here for this particular release, or are you just like, what's going on? Because I'm nosy, I like to know.